Well, Willie here, KJ5BWB, and I'm running through 20 meters. It's 030, 0 dark 30 Zulu. That's fun to say. So today I wanted to share with you a powerful tool that I use when I'm trying to work these CQ test stations or even DX or something like that. Sometimes you can't hear them, but they can hear you, if that makes sense. So there are ways to hear them without being able to hear them. One of them is the just using an SDR. The one I prefer points right at me. So if I'm trying to check my signal or something, I use the Northern Utah Web SDR server number 4. It's an east pointing beam, and it hears me really well. There are a lot of servers here in Utah that you can pick from. Each different color is a different server. I know this looks like a lot. Promise you won't use most of this, and using the keyboard makes it easy. So just go to your favorite browser, type in Northern Utah Web SDR, and you can pick from any of the servers to start with. In Windows it works just right off the box, but with Firefox they do make you start the audio. Turn it down a little bit, but I do love to use this, so I usually, just because I don't know that the speed matters, but the size of the waterfall, you can make it pretty big. If you have a vertical computer monitor, it makes this really nice, but this is just my laptop. And look, 20 meters is on fire tonight. You can double click and drag this around, 2 fingers, zoom in and out. It's super duper easy. I do like to allow the keyboard, so instead of having to scroll all the way down here to change the mode, now I want to go to CW, I've got to scroll down here and click it. You hear the static changed. Anyways, if you allow the keyboard, you can say simply touch the letter C and it goes to CW, lower sideband, CW, upper sideband, AM and FM. So quick keys for everything if that is your cup of tea. But say I'm trying to work a station. I know there's a POTA station on a frequency, for example. So I'm just going to hit C and go into CW, and I'm going to touch here left and right to tune a little bit. I like a lower side tone, so I might tune it down a little bit. That sounds pretty good, actually. But, you know, you can tune it around. That is an absolute dog pile chasing DX right now. And, you know, you can see all the signals. If CW is not your thing, say you want to play with some slow scan, well, they have the frequencies marked for you that are most commonly used, and you can just download the image right from that. There's some right now, as a matter of fact. So sure, start your Robot 3060 coder and get after it. 20 meters, so we're going to go to upper sideband. And just tune it around with the left and right arrow. And it does show you right here the frequency that you are tuned to. It shows you the mode. You can split VFOs and stuff like that, but I just use this to listen, so not a big deal. But I just wanted to show you all a little bit about the SDR. You can manually change the volume. If there's a lot of QRM or something, there is noise filtering and, you know, yada yada. Another cool feature is if you're testing yourself, if I go to 20 meters and I'm just trying to hear my own signal in Utah, I can record what the Utah SDR hears and it saves it as a MP4 file, question mark. So This is pretty neat also, the signal strength plot. Fast with peaks. It's going to update fast, and it's going to keep the peaks for us. And it shows you what the audio is on the frequency, how strong the signal is. So just something to watch, but you can see other stations watching the frequencies on different bands here. And like I said, you can switch to anything you want. This is 20 meters on the east pointing beam. Let's see what's on AM or whatever on the Omni. It's that easy. When you switch servers, you just start your audio again. My dog's making a bunch of noise. Sorry about that. But click around. This is the SDR. There are other SDR sites, so they all have their goods and bads, and I definitely encourage you to use them. So this is KJ5BWB. Y'all enjoy. I'm gonna get back to it.